Uh-oh, it's that time again. BDC, BDC, BDC. Hey, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, everyone, everywhere? BDC here, back for another video presentation. Alright, so let's jump right into this. But before I do that, let me start off by saying, I hope everybody's well today. I hope this day has greeted you and found you in good spirits and in good health. Because health is wealth. If you do not know that, let me be one of the first. Let's start that over. Health is wealth. And if you don't know that, let me be the first or one of the first people to tell you that. Health is wealth. And when our spirits and our morale is up, you know, it helps all of this, our entire body, this entire vessel, to align and feel good and you know, work at optimum maintenance, you know what I'm saying, upkeep, if you will. Health wise I'm talking about. All right, so you know, I hope everybody's well. I hope your spirit and everything is up, you know, and I just wish you all nothing but success on your journey, your endeavors, you know, printing, pressing, sublimation, jewelry making, logo design, branding, whatever have you. Okay, so now that I gotten that out the way, let me oh, hold on, let me come over here and take my vitamins. And quick little tip: keep your systems healthy. Okay, keep yourself strong, keep yourself healthy. Get you some you see it? That's vitamin C extra with quercetin and zinc. And then your D3. Just a little tip I'm passing on. You feel what I'm saying? I want to see y'all. I want to see us move into longevity. You feel what I mean? That's for my people and, you know, for us all. So stay healthy, people. Stay healthy. And yeah, so hold on, let me pause y'all for a sec. Alright, boom. And for my disclaimers, that is not me trying to give any medical advice. I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm just sharing with you guys some information about vitamins. Take it or not. But you saw it, you read it. That's what it does. Unless they are misforming. Alright, let's go ahead and jump on into this now. Okay, so let me take her off and let's do it all from the top. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to trace an image. A multicolored image and get it ready to go to cut. I will be doing this using the line function inside of the cut area. I'll show you that in a second, so let's go ahead and jump into this. So I'm going to come over here to file. Now this is my way. Okay, it works for me, it's easy for me. You know, remember that video I did a while back, let me see, about 2 weeks ago I did a video, multicolor layering and sublimation. It was about 2 weeks ago. Some of you seen it. It's got 15 views, so some of you have seen it. Okay, let me go down to merge. In that video I was doing a shirt for someone, and I had to use this little character. Y'all remember Mr. Panama and the little Panamanian character, and I told you that one was rather difficult. Okay, because in many areas there were no lines, which if you know silhouette, then you know if there are no lines, silhouette is like, you know, colorblind. Silhouette is colorblind, right? So if there are no lines, or if you have like colors that are clashing, like let's say black lines on top of navy blue, dark blue, that clashes, and when you go to trace, many times it does not pick up because silhouette is virtually colorblind. Okay, so I was going inside of silhouette and Photoshop CS6 trying to create lines. I had to in a line because the photo that the brother sent me, it was not a good photo. So I went online and I searched for that photo, and finally I did find one, and it wasn't a good photo. Okay, tracing it was very, very, very difficult. So inside of Photoshop, I had to create lines in places where there was no lines. I almost had to recreate the image, right? But I got through it. So let me share this with you guys. Okay, so let's go. Let me share with y'all my technique. How BDC do it. All right. Now I'm gonna click on this because she's small. I'm gonna click on her. I'm gonna come over here to my right side panel. I'm gonna go down because she's got a white background around her. So I'm gonna first enlarge her. So I'm gonna come all the way down to my transform panel, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Somebody like, why y'all always counting? We can count. Well, we do that for you guys to make it a little easier for you guys, you know. For the newcomers, people that are like brand new to this, babies to this, trying to help you out. Okay? Helping you out. So let's click on the arrow at the top, open up our width and height panel. I'm going to come in here, I'm going to change this. I'm working with right now my canvas size area, my page setup is 12 by 15. That's how big I'll be doing this design. 12 by 15. Yeah, 12 by 15. Okay, I might make it a little wider. I really can't make it wider because of the size of the canvas. It only goes to 12, right? My cameo is only a 12 by 12, right? So, boom. You know, in the future, but for now, in the meantime, in between time, I'm doing 12 by 15. Okay, so I'm going to change this into a 12, and I'm going to change this one at the bottom, height to 15. Okay, and press apply. Here we go. Move her into the box a little bit more. And she looks like she might not be that difficult to trace because she's got lines and things, and that's good, but we're still going to do it. Alright, and now I'm going to come back over here to my right side panel. I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to my trace panel. Open up trace, select trace area at the top, and come right here and just simply trace over the whole entire thing. Wait for it. There you go. Let's turn up the threshold. That's good. I got a perfect outline of her. Good. Come all the way down to the bottom of the panel. Trace and detach. I want to make this a nice clean PNG by removing that white. Alright, so here we go. Hold up. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so it's traced. I clicked on it. I moved this background out the way. Click on that. On your keyboard, hit delete. Now we got us a nice clean PNG. Right? No background. Just a nice clean cutout. Just what I wanted. Okay, now see my red border right here. This is our cut area. We good on that. We're not interfering with this area. Okay, so what I'm going to do is click on her. I want to try to take advantage of as much of this space as I can, so I can get as big of a cutout as I can. Okay, without going into the nose zone area, which is the the cut area, the red line. I'm going to stretch it out, grab it by the corners, and just move it out. Get as close to the lines as I can. That piece of her hair is a little too close. That's good. Flag good. Feet good. Everything's good. Okay, looking good. Looking good. Now let's go. So first things first, I want to get is another trace. So let's come back over here to the right side panel and go back down 5 more paces to the trace panel. Open up the trace panel. Select trace area. Come back to the corner. Trace over the whole thing again. Let's see what we can pick up this time. Okay, so on this will be our first trace. We may have to do multiple traces. We may have to, and we may not. Let's see what it looks like. Let me turn up the threshold just a little bit. Okay, that looks good right there. Yep, I like that. I like that. Okay, let me see if I can get a little better around her eye. So I'll come right here to the arrow, and instead of sliding the slider, come to the pointer and ease up. See little specks and things that gets picked up in here? Okay, let me trace this and then I'll show you guys something. That looks pretty good, right? Okay, so let's just hit trace on that. Let's trace that. See what we got. Step back and look at it. Okay, so now I'll take my character. I'll slide her over. See what did I get on the trace note. And it looks like I got a pretty good trace here. What you think? What you think? What you think? That look good? Did we get everything? Looking at the picture, looking at the trace. Did we get everything? Did we get everything? Okay. So we got all around in here. This is the black. This should be black. Okay. Alright, so that looks kind of good. Yeah, that looks good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come to the corner. I'm going to highlight everything. Grab the trace. Right click on it. Come down here to release compound path. I need everything to be broken down because I'm going to be tracing this by line. Line is the technique I'll be using inside of the cut area. Did I say that? Okay, so there we go. Everything is broken down. Now, when we look at this, when you look at it, okay, let me break down to y'all how the silhouette really be working. You can see, before we even click off it and begin to recolor, you can see what parts are broken down by the boxes that has been created around each individual area. We have a box around the star. Okay, we have a box around this part, her hair. We have a box around her eyebrow, piece of hair right there. We got boxes around, did we get a box around her eye? Yeah, her eye seems to be all in here. This is connected. No. Okay, yeah, we got her eye. We got her mouth. So it seems like we got a box around everything we need a box to be around. And wherever we don't get right here on this first trace, that's when we go and we know we have to do a second trace. So now I'm going to click off of this. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to begin to color in these lines. So let's click at the top. If I click at the very top, and then if I come over here to my color palette, open up my color palette, and then click on black. That makes everything black. That's no good. Go back. Click off of that. Click on that again. Let me try this one more time. I'm trying to get that outline. Okay. See, it got the outline on the hair part. That's what I'm trying to do with everything. That's why sometimes you got to do that second trace. We're going to get to that. I'm going to try to keep this video as short, as truncated as possible. Alright, so click off of this image. Let's begin to break this down. So now when it comes to this, see this? Look right here. If you try to think you're going to color in this triangle, you're not. Why? Because this is not a separate whole triangle. What we have here is these stripes and things. So if I click on this one, I got one stripe, right? Now that stripe is white. So I come over here to my line. Okay, and I click on white. See, it disappeared. Well, it didn't disappear. It's white now. So it's white on white, so you really can't see it. But that's what I do when I'm doing by tracing by line. This is the technique that I use when doing that Mr. Panama character. Okay. So what I like to do is after I change the color of the line, I come over here to paint, and I change the thickness of the line so that it stands out more inside. I mean, for Cameo when it comes to cutting, because like I said, you know, Cameo is a little colorblind, so sometimes Cameo do be needing some help. So I'm going to click now on this one, which is red. And it's already red, right? So it don't need to be changed because it's on red by default, because the lines are always in red unless you've changed it inside of your settings. So let's come over here to paint, and let's thicken that. Let's thicken it. 225, cool. Okay, I like to stay around 225. Make nice and thick, nice and bold. Now let's come over here to this one, click on it, and what's the color of that one? So this middle one was red, this one next to the red is white. Let's come over here, let's grab the white. Okay, let's come over here and get a little thick. That's good. Okay, and then let's grab my star. Okay, and our star is white. So let's go over here. Let's go into lines. Let's grab the star. Grab white. And get thick. Thicken it up. That's good. Okay. So now, if we grab this one, let me see this one. This one is red. Let's make it thick because it's already red. Okay. Good, 175, that's good. Alright, and then this one is red too. Right? Yep. So let's make it a little thick. Cool. 250. Well, I went a little high. Got a little click happy. Girl, what you doing? Slow down. Alright, so check it out now. Look at this. Let's look at this. Now, you see her hat? Now, I could, well, we already did the stripes, okay? But we talking about for the outline of the hat. The outline of the hat goes all the way around the body, right? So now, let's see. What's this? This is her hair? Yes. So we can click on her hair right there. Her hair is orange. I'm thinking something. Now the person's hair is black. Maybe I should just make that black, right? I don't know. I mean, it's a character. Do she want the character to have black hair, or she want it to look like a character? I think her hair is black. I'm not sure. But I'm doing the character. Let's keep it in character form. So I'm going to right click on the line, and I'm going to turn that color into, it looks like her hair is like a orange like, right? That's an orange, yeah? So let's click on orange, and then let's turn it up. Click off of it. And let's keep on going. So this is her eyebrow. Click on her eyebrow. Turn it orange. Come over here, turn it up, thicken it. Good. Now, over here, because that's supposed to be the outline right there. Okay. So we'll take that piece of hair, and I'll make that orange too. It's pretty windy today. Yeah, wind is whipping, baby, whipping. I think Mother Nature knows she might be a little senile, because it's been a crazy year so far. What's up with spring? Can somebody tell me? And did Mother Nature dirty, baby. Oh, I'm so sorry what they done to you. Seasons is just all messed up. Okay. That's orange. Take that tip. Turn that orange. Okay, so basically this is my technique. Now, this can take time sometimes, because a lot of times you'll find, and I believe I said this already, a lot of times you'll find, like in here, a lot of broken lines. Even after we've traced, the cameo doesn't pick up a very good, clean trace, because whoever did the image, sometimes, you know, sometimes like when doing in Photoshop or Inkscape or what's the other one, After Effects, sometimes we put all these FXs onto our image, you know, highlights, bevel and emboss, different type of effects that can cause a problem if you're trying to bring this into silhouette and trace it. You know what I mean? All these different effects that the original the person who designed it, all these different little effects that they use, okay? And you know, sometimes that throws it off. With the silhouette, it's hard to trace it. So you gotta mess around, and you gotta sometimes continuously, like, let me see, like, okay, what was I doing just now? I was see this little dot right here? It's her belly button. I can just make that black real quick. That's it. Turn it up just a little bit. And then you see by her stomach, look at all in here. Every time I try to click on one individual spot, a lot of times what happens is, let's see if I click right there, that works. A lot of times what happens is that because the lines are like run on, like I said, run on lines, what happens a lot of times is that you'll click on something, and because all the lines are connected, like even right here, see right here, this is the belt, right? It's white. Now if I click this box right here, because I got one side right here, if I click this box right here, it grabs everything. You see that? We don't want that. And then you might try to figure out, well, why is it doing that? With this one, I don't understand why it's doing that. But that's why sometimes we have to do multiple traces. Now listen, this is my way of doing and tracing a hard to trace image. So, this image I'm not going to use. I'm not using this image. Well, nah, yeah, I am going to use this image because that's why I got it. You know what I'm saying? I actually, I got this image just for that. You know what I'm saying? Just for that. Because I couldn't find nothing, so I went ahead and I just purchased this image. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. This image right here. But it's hard. I'm trying to, you know, keep everything separate. Like, okay, wait, let me snatch this. You see? It took everything again. Don't know why it's doing that. Okay, see that gets on my nerves. Now, if it's anybody out there that knows a simpler way, an easier way, a quicker way where I can do this without having to, you know what I'm saying, go through different series of tracing, because I'm going to have to trace this again, as we can see. Now, what about the line? Okay, so I guess that's giving me all her pants, huh? So let's see. We can always go up here and check and see what is it. Oh, that's the stripe. That's the stripe and that's the pants. Because I see where it turned blue. Can y'all see that? Right in here, all of this turned blue. That's her pants that turned blue. I mean, that's cool because her pants are blue. So let me just bump up this color. Turn this up a little more so I can actually see a full good, you know, that's thick enough. But see, that's got her jeans and that's got her shoe. We don't want all that. We need to keep this, but we already released the compound path. So let me just go back on that. Alright, we already released the compound path, so you know, like I'm saying, if anybody has an easier way, a different way, a better way of tracing hard to trace images for multicolor layering, y'all get at me and let your girl know. Help a sister out. But you know, right now, this is what I got. So it's a little time consuming, okay? But not to keep this video and make this video too long. Like I said, I'll keep it as truncated as possible. I'm going to end it now, but this gave you a good idea of how to trace by line on any image. Now, this is a hard to trace image, as you all are seeing. Okay, like I said again, if you have a different way, an easier way, a better way, share that with me. Sharing is caring, right? In the meantime, in between time, this is my way of tracing by line, by color. So this method can be applied with any image, okay? I will more than likely, I'll be going over this image again, doing a second trace. And then what I did do with my other one was I even put a, I think I put an offset on it or something like that. I don't know, I'm going to work with it, you know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, there you go. Thank y'all for watching. Hey, I wish you all the best. And listen, hit that thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Y'all know YouTube, they kinky like that. They like that kind of stuff. I don't know. Nah, it's the algorithm. Yeah, I better stop saying that before they give me the boot, right? Get on out of here, BDC, talking about us all the time. Talking about we kinky and stuff. Listen, it's all jokes. It's all jokes. Nah, but thank y'all for watching, and you know, hit that thumbs up, hit that, do it now, thumbs up, all the way up, and squad up. Peace to the squad and everybody out there in YouTube world doing whatever you do. Keep doing what you do. Keep continuing to shine. Be the best at whatever you do, baby. Okay, because that's what it's all about. All right, and hey, you ain't subscribed yet? Well, what you waiting for, baby? Hit that subscribe button and then hit that bell so you can get notified whenever I'm on the tizoo. And peace out.